Hi guys, I hope all of you are doing well. I'm Nilatri Mukherjee. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I practice in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Let's seriously talk about the SOP, Letter of Explanation Submission Letter, for a Canadian visitor visa application. If you are applying for a visa in 2024 and beyond, please make sure, and I repeat, please make sure to write a logical, reasonable SOP in your application, with your application, because whatever you write are going to stay with IRCC for the foreseeable future. So let's say if you write in your SOP that I'm going to visit my son, we'll stay here for 7 days, we'll go back to India, for example, because I have substantial family ties. And let's say you come here, you stay here for 5 months. You come again, you stay here for 4 months, you come again, and then you will be scrutinized. Hey, why did you write 7 days when you're consistently staying longer? I'm not saying that you cannot stay for 6 months because that's been allowed, but do not forget, as a foreign national, you do not have an absolute right to enter the country. As a visitor, you always have to undergo an immigration examination at a CBS counter. You have to satisfy the officer that yes, you are indeed qualified enough to enter Canada as a bona fide member of the visitor class. Only then you will be allowed to enter into this country, failing which your visa could be cancelled, you could be given a deportation order, you could be given an exclusion order, you could be given a departure order, and your visa could be revoked as well, and you could be even given a ban from entering Canada. Trust me, I see this every single day, almost every single day, right? And particularly this is very true with Indian nationals these days. So be very careful as to what you write in your visit visa statement of purpose. Be logical enough. For example, if you're visiting your son or daughter here in Canada, 1-2 months is very, very normal. You're spending your hard-earned time, money, and energy into this process. You're not here for 7 days, right? For the most part. 1 month is very normal. Write 1 month. There is no harm in that. If you're visiting for really 10 days, write 10 days. Itineraries, do not put those copy pasted itineraries, guys. There is more than Niagara Falls, right? And you do not really need to come to Canada to see Niagara Falls. You could very well go to the US to see Niagara Falls. You do not even know what you see from the from the top floor of CN Tower. So do not write those standard copy pasted it on malls or whatever. Those do not work. Itinerary, unless and until you land in this country, you really don't know. And if you're visiting your son or daughter, for example, it's the responsibility of your children to show you around if you have not been here. If you're coming here as a visitor, for example, you genuinely want to explore Jasper, write that. But regardless of what you write, make sure you're able to substantiate that, not only for this time, but also going forward as well if your plan is to come back in the future. I have seen a lot of cases in the last few months where the visitors' visas have been cancelled and all those sort of things have taken place. So I see the story on the other side of the table. This is not to scare anybody, but to tell you, just be honest enough to write an SOP that is applicable to you and which is not a standard copy paste that typical local agents do. If you need our assistance with your visitor visa application, and as I have said before, it's not the best time to apply for a visitor visa in the first place, but if you still want to assess your situation, make sure to book a consultation through the website. That's the first step. I'll be more than happy to have a case specific discussion with you to see where you stand and probably can guide you in the right direction. Hope this helps. You guys are nice. Bye now.